YouTube, what it do, what it do? It's your boy, don't do it to him. Lex, I already did it to him. Hey man, this video, I just want to do like a final thought, you know, of the weekend at the Autorama. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all up to date, and for the ones who don't know what was going on, explain to y'all what happened. So before I start cleaning up in here, because I neglected my office, man, my headquarters to do this weekend. So now, if y'all don't know, the Autorama is like that's the top show you want to go to. That is a prestige car show. I don't even know what you want to call it, because it's better than a car show, but it's the car show, I guess, that you want to attend. And it's crazy because there's just not no show that you can pull up and bring your car to. Absolutely not. You literally have to get accepted. So let me show y'all this where I'm at. I think this is the right stuff. So all right, put that there. It's the movie. Okay, maybe I didn't bring it. I thought I had all my Autorama stuff together, but pretty much how the process go, you either go get the application or you print it out. So you know you can easily apply to it. I think everybody can apply, but the difference is you got to get accepted. So when I applied back in December, I think it was like December 20th, if I'm not mistaken, the exact date, because I made a video because I was so excited to do it, because the game plan was it's supposed to be me and the crew that I hang out with. Out the crew I hang out with, only one other guy was in here, was that lowrider, the 6'4" wagon. So he got in there. Actually, he ain't in the crew I hang out with. He'd be at the spot where I be at every Saturday. So, I applied. Man, I wish I brung it because I want y'all to see it. Okay, I see the pictures. This might be it. So when you apply, you have to send, like I said, the application. No, that's not it. You send out the application, and then you send out a check for $50. Then you also gotta show like pictures of your cars. So you do my printer. I don't know why they print it out small, but you can see it's my car. So you send all three of those out, mail it out, and then you wait to hear it. So in my case, I did that. I mailed it out, sent the pictures out, sent the check out, waited until it felt like it was a couple of weeks. So I haven't heard nothing back until, actually, yeah, it was damn near a couple of months. They didn't get back to me until February. That's why I wish I had the original letter. I could give y'all the exact date. It must be in the house somewhere. But they got back with me February. It was close to the show, and they denied me. I did not make the Autorama. So if y'all seen that video that I posted up, did like the little clips where I said we did not make it, whatever. No, we did not make it. They denied me. Yeah, I got rejected. So, and that's why I'm saying this, where I kind of feel like, yeah, I'm getting wiser, I'm getting older. The young me, I would have just took that. And ran with it, said forget it. Maybe I'll think about it next year. And to get off topic, don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. Just follow up. You never know what could have happened. What would have been the reason? So that's pretty much what I did. I followed up, and I sent them an email. Oh, you know what? Let me backtrack, y'all. I skipped the most important part, really. So what I did before then, hold up, I could show y'all this. I want to clean the cameras out. Got one of these alcohol wipes. clean my camera off. So what I did though, y'all, oh yeah, this gonna clean up. I don't wanna waste this alcohol wipe. I got a lot of compound splatter. It's a whole different subject and story. I just want to use it to clean some stuff up. But so what I did do was I emailed one of the chairmen. His name is Paul Peters or something. Actually, he was the main guy who did the whole, like, organized the show. He was the organizer or the host. My bad. There we go. Better word. He was the host. So I emailed him asking, like, you know, this is my first year applying. What class would the 6'4" Impala SS fall under? Because I don't know. I don't have no clue. I never applied. So what my stuff is dirty. This is my computer. So what he said was, send me a couple of pictures. So I sent him a picture of the 6'4" when it was in bare metal, the shell. And then I sent him a picture of the 6'4" when it was completed. So he emailed me back like, oh yeah, no problem, absolutely. Just submit your application, submit your check for $50, and we will handle the rest. Me hearing that, I said, oh, I'm in there. I was like, oh, I got this. I'm in here. I got all hype. So I did all that, and then I got the rejection letter. So back to on track of the story. So what I ended up doing, I waited a couple of days. Like I said, I was just gonna accept that. Like, it is what it is. Maybe next year. But then I was wondering. I was like, nah. I mean, cause this car, it's iconic. This, I mean, it's one of a kind. How did I not make it? So let me email and see what's going on. So I emailed the same guy again. I emailed Paul. And I ain't say nothing crazy. I ain't go off. I kept it straight professional. I said, hey, Paul, you know, I'm emailing you again because, you know, I submitted my car. And unfortunately, you know, I got the rejection letter. So I was wondering, is there a certain reason why? Is there anything in particular that you guys was looking for, the criteria or whatever the case that you guys looking for, and my car didn't meet it? Because I'm asking if I can have my, you know, have my car ready for next year. So he hit me up like, yeah, what did he say? He said, I'm not in the office right now. So, when I give you, what did he say? My bad, y'all, I'm doing too much right now. He said, I'm not in the office right now. I will be in the office around 11 o'clock tomorrow. Give me a call. So with that being said, what I ended up doing, I hopped on live. I hopped on, I think it was YouTube. I hopped on YouTube live explaining y'all, you know, what just happened. Like, you know, we didn't make it. And in the midst of me doing that, one of my good buddies, he happened to join in. And this is what I'm saying. It's good to know people because he plugged in. My man Mark Howard. He plugged in with a guy that's was actually on the committee team. So he said he hopped off the live and immediately hit up his boy, trying to see, you know, what was going on. So he shot me a text like, hey, when you get off your YouTube live, give me a call. So I called him, and he said he heard the story, and he talked to his buddy, and his buddy's gonna look into it, see what he could do. So with that being said, you know, I appreciated Mark for doing what you did, because maybe that's the reason why we got in. Because I kid you not, that very next day, Paul Peters called me. Was like, hey, Shantez. But mind you, it was let me see. No. Let me. No. We on track. Because he called me like 3 times. So the second time he called me, that was after I went live. And he called me to let me know that he was like, hey, you know, this Paul Peters with Autorama. I was giving you a call to let you know you're on speakerphone. I got the whole committee team. And I thought about recording it, you know, just to have it for my video purpose. But I'm like, man, that's police stuff. I ain't about to record this conversation. So he basically said that he had me on speaker. Everybody said, hey, I heard it. And he said it was a mistake. He was like, somehow your application like sneak passes. I forgot he said something like around that, sneak or creep passes, or basically what he's saying, nobody seen it. Cause he said what he did was, when I emailed him, he printed out the conversation. I got that. Maybe I should have got better prepared before I shot this video, y'all. Cause I had that. He printed out the email that I sent him. He printed out the pictures of the cars, and it was crazy because when I did my my registration and all that, he gave it to me. So I got it. I don't know where I put it, to be honest. I thought I had everything in this envelope. So I'm gonna have to check the 6.4. Maybe I threw it inside the 6.4. But yeah, he printed it out, gave it to me. And yeah, I'm getting off topic. That's not even what I'm talking about. But he said, you know, we made a mistake. Not to point fingers that like somehow it got past everybody. He said he had the printout with all my information. That's where I was at with it. And he was looking for my application to come through. And somehow it came through. And he said, and the reason why I got rejected is he think whoever did it just saw that first picture that I sent, which was like the shell of my car. And he said maybe they did go through all the pictures you sent, that just synced that shell and automatically just said no. So he said that's the best he could do. So I said, okay, well, thank you for clearing it up, but I'm pretty sure it's about too late now, right? And he was like, yes, that's the thing. You know, we're booked. We got over 700 some cars. But if something was to happen, somebody back out or somebody can't make it, and if it's enough time, we definitely will give you a call for you can bring your car down. I said, okay, thank you. You know, I appreciate it. Mind you, like I said, this is one of the premier car shows. So I said, man, ain't nobody about to back out that. Absolutely not. So, oh, real quick, this how the letter come. The official letter with the Autorama on it and all that. So, I said, damn. And right off the bat, I did start working on my car. I left that part out. So, right when I submitted the application, I started working on the car. I was doing the, what I was doing? Excuse me. I shot a couple of videos. I can't remember what I was doing. Maybe I was doing more of a cleanup. I think I was doing more of a cleanup. So, because I didn't have my blackout plate yet, or did I? Can't really remember, y'all, the order how it went. But, so, a couple of more weeks went by. Mind you, the show started February 27th. He called me February the 20, probably the 23rd. I had like 4 days. I won't say the 23rd or the 20. It had to be, I think, the 23rd. So he called me literally like 3-4 days before the show starts. And then, you know, I picked up. He said, hey, man, it's Paul Peters again. I said, hey, how you doing? He's like, well, you're going to be doing better than me because we got a spot for you. I was like, oh, okay. I said, oh, yeah, that's what's up. That's cool. He's like, yeah, actually, we got you in a premier spot. He said, man, we felt bad. We had to make it right, and we got you together. So get your car ready, bring it down. Your move-in date Thursday. So he told me all my information before I even got the packet, because he knew it was crunch time. He's like, in the next maybe day or so, they're gonna rush it out. You're gonna get all your information, which was this letter. So I'm saying, okay, cool. So then, you know, when it came in, you know, it had my move-in date. It had in the move-in time, the move-in date, and the size that you got, that you written out, I guess. Which that's another thing too. So I'm gonna talk about that once we get pretty much into the building. So mind you, like I said, I got 4 days on the clock. So now I'm rushing to get my car done, and it was crazy because right before that we had like a heat wave. It was 50, 60. dog, right when that happened, it started snowing. It was cold. The water hose froze up. So I'm like, man. So that's those videos that you see me like working in the nighttime. So I get off at work, 1:30 in the morning, go out there trying to do some work. Mind you, work for like an hour or so, and then I have to go to the airport because, you know, that's my hustle. I leave one, pretty much go to the other one. So what that is, I was just doing it for them 3 days. That was my best way of doing it. So Wednesday, the day before my moving day, I actually left work early. I had so much stuff I need to do. I worked like half a shift, then I left, came home, and got straight to it, man. I mean, cleaning the inside, outside, scrubbing, getting all the overspray off. Excuse me. Wipe down the engine bay, the interior. I didn't wash the car because it was too cold, so it was frozen. So that was Wednesday. Thursday morning, which is moving day. Man, I had to, in the midst of that, I ordered a cipher pump because when you read in here, you can't have, man, it was so many rules. There's a whole bunch of rules that you can't do, can't have, and all this. So the most important one is the one that got highlighted, which is the fuel. It said arrive with a half tank of gas or less in your vehicle, in your show vehicle. That's pretty much the, you know, the blunt of it, because the fire marshal may request additional measures upon inspection, blah blah blah. And I guess if you fail the inspection, a fee may apply. Oh, I didn't see that. But yeah, so you know, I siphoned the gas out. That's one of the videos that we made. Ricky Rick came through to help me out. Oh, that worked out so perfectly because I left that out. So in the packet, they gave me, you know, it's the detail list, the classification, damn, what came, an exit guide, got the map, show you how to get in and all that. Still got lost. They gave me like the vehicle pass, then 2 all-inclusive VIP passes. So I had one, then I gave one to Ricky Rick because he was with me. Yeah, Ricky Rick was with me. So mind you, I dump all the gas out my car. On top of that, you gotta bring your own carpet and your crowd control. You have to bring that. And so I hit him up and asked him, like, man, is it possible to just rent it, since I'm sure y'all got it there? He's like, you might want to get your own, because to rent it, it was $555 to rent that stuff. And I said, what? And if y'all think I'm lying, I think this the form right here. Yeah. So I don't know if y'all can see that. I got a 10 by 20, which is number 2. And then to rent it for the floor, it's like $555. Yeah, that's crazy. And if you went 10 by 30, it was $720. I think that's what we're gonna do next year, though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, we're gonna go bigger, because that space was tiny. Literally the 6'4" took up all that. And we had to sit in an aisle. So we're gonna go with bigger space next year. I think I'm gonna make up my mind. We're gonna go a little bit bigger, and that way we can have room to sit, like actually behind the ropes and stuff. So I mean, that was hold up, you will see 2 exhibitor passes for all 3 days during research. These passes cannot be exchanged. Oh, cannot be. I was say we could get it to you. Okay. Maybe we could get another one for 60. 30, 60, 90. Okay, you save $60. But alright, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That was like the me getting in there aspect of it. Oh. So once we got that, man, I was on Facebook Marketplace scrambling. I found the carpet. Come to find out, it was from a Chrysler man that I work with. He had the plant right next door to my plant. He had a nice whip. Chopped it up with him for a minute. He was cool. He was just telling me little odds and ends because he did it a couple of times. So, you know, this is my first time. So we did that. I ordered the crowd control. I am tired. I'm sorry, y'all. Damn, sorry. I did order the barriers or whatever off Amazon. So ordered that. That came through. So we prepped that. I made a video putting those together. And back to Thursday move-in date, after we dumped all the gas out, my water hose was frozen, but when I took it off, the spigot was, you know, was clear. It was running. So I said, oh, bet. I had another water hose that I keep inside the garage so it don't freeze over. Washed the car up, threw it on the trailer, and we went down there. Oh, you know what? I forgot about this too. They gave us like move-in passes. I guess we could have 4 people to help us move in and set up. It was just me and Ricky Rick. We didn't even wear it, as you can see. I did see people wearing it on their jacket and all that. They ain't never say nothing about it. We ain't never put it on. So keep that in a little envelope with everything. So move-in day, which was, it was smooth, but it was just too many. This might sound bad, y'all, but it was too many old guys, man. Them old guys got attitude problems, man. When I mean attitude problems, my man, he was just mad. I don't even know what he was mad for. So first of all, let me bring that map back out. Let me bring this map back out. Just about to explain it. So this year, I guess they were doing so much construction, so they printed out a map. And I knew where to go, but so my game plan was, I just thought every car go through this back dock door, because I didn't really see no other doors. So I'm like, I know where that door at, so that's the door I pulled up. We left an hour early too, which was a good idea. So my move-in time, like I said, was 4 o'clock. We got there around 3. So I went to that back dock. Nobody was there, and they see me. So I went, knocked on the door. It's like, yeah, hey, my move-in time not till 4 p.m. So I was wondering, do I have to just wait here till 4, or can we come in early and set up? He's like, no, man, you here? You could come in early and set up. I said, man, cool. He's like, hey, what color's your sticker? You got a green sticker, right? I said, green. I said, no, I think I got a blue window sticker. He said, go get it, because it's going to make a big difference. So I said, okay. And what it was, that sticker would let them know where you parking at. Meaning, so if you ever go to the Autorama, I don't know how it is in different states and whatnot. So, they got the upstairs, which would be the show cars, like the $1 million cars and, the show cars. And downstairs be the project cars, the rat rods, and stuff like that. So I showed them. I'm like, oh, why the and it say 3 p.m. I just thought about that. This boy say 4 and this say 3. But didn't it say 4 on this? Oh, maybe because I don't know, dog. That's weird. I never paid attention to that, because as you see, I didn't even peel the sticker off. So it got my number and stuff on there, but it's blue. So I showed him that. He said, oh, no. You upstairs. You got to go across Congress. You got to go in downtown. I'm not familiar with it. I'm from Detroit. I still don't understand downtown. It's so many one-ways. And so I'm like, dang, how to do what? I said, okay, cool. So what it was, where we at? We was on West, okay, right here, West Jefferson. So what it was, before, I didn't pay no attention to this. Like I said, I just drove straight to the docks. I knew this where you load up at. So a man was like, and it was kind of like a one-way. He's like, well, since you already got your car in the trailer, you could pull up down here, make a U-turn, and swing out. And then I guess I was supposed to go and follow that. So when I went to go do that, I went down. It was a dude in like a safety vest. An older guy. He had to be in his 70s or early 80s. I don't know. He was old. So I'm pulling up. Before I even say nothing, I rolled the window down. My man just straight up was like, you're going the wrong way. I looked at him and said, whoa. I said, first of all, calm down. I said, relax. He's like, well, you're going the wrong way. I said, once again, relax. I said 2 things. And that's the way we came that way. The cops told us. Because we was going to go down this one street. The cops had it blocked off. He was like, if you going to the Autorama, you know, turn this way and go this way. So we listened to the cops. And then, you know, the people down there just said, go down here and make the U-turn. I'm trying to explain that to him. He's like, you gotta read your map. Just read your map. I said, sir, once again, I just was told from your people who you work with that I could come down here and make a U-turn and go back. So again, relax. I did pull that last one, pull my finger in his face, like, relax. And he was like, well, I'll let you go this time. I said, let me go where? Dog, while the ramp to get into the building was literally right here. I had to make it right. So I thought about it. I said, hold up. I said, this where I need to go? And he was like, yeah, you go up that ramp and stay to your left. I said, wait a minute. I said, I could easily make this right turn right here. And you was about to make me turn around to go all the way around the building to come back to make the same turn? He's like, well, you gotta read the map. I ain't gonna lie, y'all know, if y'all know me, I'm not an angry person. I barely cuss, and I damn so don't disrespect nobody. But him, yeah, he definitely got disrespected. Yeah, I literally told him, get the fuck out the way. It was just that simple. I said, man, get the fuck out the way. And he's like, well, I don't even know what he said after that. I just rolled the window up because that right there pissed me off. That killed my move-in process. I was mad at that because, dog, that was unnecessary. And of course, it was a white guy, but they don't got nothing to do with it. It's just a simple fact that people take their position or whatever that is, just ego trip and say literally it was open. It was no traffic, nobody there. It was just me and Ricky Rick behind me. And this dude about to talk about go all the way around to come back to the same spot and make that turn. Yeah, so that's how my move-in started like that. Then so we get in the building. So I pulled up. I don't know if my man radioed in, but they was all acting kind of slow. I ain't gonna lie. So the process was you stop, he tell you to turn, then you go up to the top. It's a dude standing there. So, you know, I pull up, stop. We making eye contact. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. So I'm like, do I stay here? Do I go? He's like, oh, just a minute. Yep. Got on the radio like, I got one here. Is it ready? Or whatever he said. So then finally he's like, yep, you go ahead. Just go up the ramp. By that time, my skin is boiling. I'm boiling. Like, dog, I'm about to lose my mind down here. So we pull up, go through this big old, like, dock door. And it's a bunch of, so you see all the trailers, you know, people setting up. So that kind of eased up. Then I started looking at people's cars. Like, ooh, okay. Get to like 3-4 dudes. My man was like, all right, yeah, what did I show him? Did I show him the pass? I showed him something. He's like, all right, yeah, just follow my man right there on the golf cart. I said, all right, cool. So my man on the golf cart waving, like, boom. I said, all right. Follow him. We go around. We went to like where these trailers are. I guess that's where we park. So I go over there. It was a big gap. We go through the gap. He did not give me no hand signal, no gestures, no nothing. He just kept driving. So guess what I did? Kept driving. We went back to the same damn spot, and it was looking like I did the same thing back. Like, what's up? It's like, well, I said, listen, you told me to follow him. Guess what I did? I followed him. If he wanted me to stop somewhere, he never said stop. He didn't do none of this. He just kept driving. So guess what I did? Kept driving. My man's like, oh man, I gotta keep an eye out on you. And some he said, no, I gotta keep an eye on you. I'm following you. So he's like, yeah, the spot where we went between them two trailers, just stop right there. I said, okay. Did that. And then they was like, you go over there to registration. They didn't say bring your car. So I walk over there to registration. I had the letter, the badge, and Yeah, the letter and the badge. Showed him. He asked for my name. Then he was like, "Oh, where your car at?" So he's still on the trailer. He's like, "Oh, you gotta bring it. We gotta check it." I said, "Dog, nobody didn't tell me." I said, "Okay, no problem." So I walked back down there, got my car, brought it to them. They didn't even check it. They didn't check it for nothing. They didn't check the gas. They didn't check nothing. I'm like, all right, cool. So he gave me everything. He was like, "You gonna be parked, oh, right here. So right behind us, you right there." So that's like the main sponsor was McGuire's. And that's where they did all the registration. My car literally was right behind it. So it's like, y'all be parked there, then you gotta take this information, go to the where it say info. So it was on the other side of the building. So I did that, and then when I showed him what he gave me like some paperwork wherever I put it. So I showed them that, and that's when they gave me the passes. They gave me something else, and then that's when I got the name card. So once we set the carpet down and put the stuff up, you set this down like by your car. For when people walk past, you know, they see your name, they see what type of car it is, they see what class you in. So the class I was in was conservative. Oh my God, boy, slow down. Conservative. Duh. Conservative hardtop from 1960 to 64. That was the class I was in. So that's pretty much how my move-in process went. That's how I started. And then so for the next 3 days, you know, I just literally chill. Oh no. So I know y'all seen the video and the pictures of how the car was looking like butter. No. My car, only thing we did was washed it. So if y'all seen us using the microfiber towels and all that, y'all probably thought we was putting wax on it. No, we was wiping the dirt off. That microfiber towel, we had some water. We sprayed water on it, and we was wiping the dirt off from when I trailered it in. So it had like little fine dirt on it. So them lights was like showroom lights. So it made that paint pop. Like, it was just gorgeous. You couldn't even see the metal flakes in it, but you just see it was a hell of a paint. And that's where the traffic was at. So like I said, it was a prime spot, and it was so much traffic. People couldn't get through because they had to stop and say, "What is that paint? Like, what is it?" Oh my God. So that's all I got all 3 days. Really, Ricky Rick broke off for a second, go holler at his man. I broke off maybe a brief second, but there was so many people, asking questions and all that. I really couldn't walk away, really. And the only time I went downstairs was the last day because I parked my trailer over there and I had to walk like 40 blocks, and I came in from downstairs. So while I was down there, I kind of hit some aisles and then I came up. But that's how I went. Oh, let me tell you, and then how they did the judging. Where we at with it on the 33 minutes. Oh yeah, we about to wrap it up. I want to try to keep it under. It's just me talking, y'all. So, the way they did the judging, I saw one judge, and that was like first night. That was Friday. I saw a judge. He was doing his thing. When I mean doing his thing, yeah, he was in that boy like looking at this. Had the flashlight. He was looking. Then he ducking down. Had his pink, man. He was on it. I said, "Oh damn." I knew they was gonna be like that because my man Keith Head told me when they judge, they judge. So right off the bat, and even me getting in there, I said this in like all the videos, me making it is a win. Cause my car not finished for one. It's not a showroom car. It got nicks, it got a few dents, it got chip paint, it got everything that a car that you drive have. So I knew they was gonna dock me on that. So he was doing his thing, and I was like, man, let me see what they grade, like how they do it. So I asked him, like, excuse me. He's like, yeah. I said, I was just wondering, how do you guys judge it? Like, what do you guys go off of? He said, oh yeah, no problem. We go off of 5 categories. He said, body and paint, interior, engine or engine bay, undercarriage, and presentation. I'm like, presentation? I didn't even know that, man. Listen, I didn't even vacuum the carpet from when dude had it last. It was dirt on it. It was just a carpet and my ropes. I did bring my trophies, so I had like all my trophies set out. But far as, just decking it out, make it look good, bring extra stuff, and just have the car stand out, it was none of that. So I was like, oh no. He's like, see, no, it's not a bad thing. He's like, because I can tell for one, you drive your car, you're still working on your car. So yeah, of course it's gonna dock you, but you got extra features that will, boost you up. Like you got a custom trunk. You got a custom trunk. You put the dual antenna. He's like, he was naming stuff. I said, oh, okay, cool. So he's like, yeah. So and then he said it's part of the what is it? The I something. Is it on here? It's like I something. Oh yeah, ISCA. So that's like something big. So now that I'm plugged into that, he said whenever you go to a car show and this ISCA sponsored, you get points. So he's like, yeah, you're gonna get points regardless if you win anything or not, you getting points. And then as you hit shows and calculate your points, to tally up the points, the more points you get at the end of the year, they do like a big dumb show somewhere like in Vegas or something. And if you qualify or make it there, they'll send you out and then you get a big ass trophy or something. So I was like, oh, that's dope. So he's like, you can actually go online, the website, to follow up and see. I checked the other day. I guess they ain't updated yet because I ain't see nothing. So that's deep. The Autorama is deep because it's thinking like 7 states. If I'm not mistaken, it's in 7 states. So don't be the ones, the trailer queens. My car not a trailer queen. I drive my junk. Don't be the ones where they gotta push it right in that trailer and they gonna take it to the next spot and push it to the next spot. Nah, them the ones that go for money. So real quick to wrap it up, how they did the awards was, I'm not a fan of it. It was during the show, the last day. The last day for me was like family day. So all my family came. And it was like right when they came, it was around 3 o'clock. That's when they go and do the awards. So you gotta leave the floor to go in the big old ballroom. And then they go through all the classes. And you just sit there. So my man's like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get through it and be done before 7 o'clock. I'm like, before 7 o'clock? Like, it's over at 7 o'clock. Like, I'm not finna be in here. And my family out there. So, but what he did do, he was going through them. He was like, motorcycles, the best motorcycles, blah, blah, blah. He'll say the name. He'll say either the top 3, he'll say the 3, and then he on to the next one. He'll say how many, on to the next one. So it wasn't no pause. So that was cool. As he was going, he had people in the back passing out the trophy. So you walk up there with your sign. So you walk up there, and I guess they see your name, see what class you won that, you took 3rd, and they hand you the trophy, and they keep it moving. So it went quick. He did like, it was boats, mini bikes, motorcycles, bicycles, excuse me, and then it was my class. So I think it was like 90 cars in my class. They took, they said top 4 would get a plaque. So that's what you win. You win a plaque. And actually, the plaque looked just like this. I think the car was on it. I think it'd be this car and it say 20-something Autorama, and it'll show what place you got on the bottom. So that's the plaque you would win. So they did fourth place. 4th place, I seen the car. I was like, that's 4th place? They did 3rd place, I seen the car. I'm like, I got happy. Like, dog, don't tell me I won this. So they did 2nd place. I'm like, dog, I think I didn't took this boy. Then they did 1st place. And my face was like this. I'm like, what? And it was crazy because a few people who seen what class I'm in, they looked at me too like, man, I seen that. I grabbed my junk, dipped. I went outside. I went back to the floor with my peoples. Like I said, my family's there. And then it was just, everybody was out there. That's the one thing I didn't like. They should have came up with something different. Like, they would bring it to you. Like they do all the voting or something back there, and while you chilling with your car and your people, they'll walk up on you with it like, hey, congratulations, you won this, you won that. That would have been dope instead of having everybody in there away from the people. So, but yeah, it was just like the cars that won, it was no wow factor. It was no wow factor. Don't get me wrong, they was hella clean. They was hella clean and they was completed. So that's the only thing I could get, because you know my car not completed. So maybe that was a maybe that was an issue. But at the same time, man, it was about at least 40 people when it was all said and done came to me like, dude, you didn't win? You didn't take nothing? I said, nah. And they was just looking at me like, yeah. So I said, maybe, you know, it's who you know. I don't know. It was year one for me. I don't know how it goes. But the overall experience was dope. I ain't gonna lie. I had a blast. Met a bunch of new people, especially I was surrounded pretty much by like Canadians. Yeah, it was yeah, they all like oh no, my man was from Taylor, so he around the corner from me. One was from Taylor, the other two was from Canada. Well, one was Detroit and his family was from Canada. And then my man with that definitely was I don't know what it was. I thought it was a Challenger. Some people saying it was a Charger. Some saying it's a 69. Whatever it was, he from Canada. And he built that wide body kit for it and put the elephant motor in it. Because I put elephant. And mind y'all, that's what it was. It was actually AI. I just said what it was and then they did the rest. So I see people going crazy in the comment like, it's a Challenger, it's a Charger, it's definitely a 68 or whatever it is. It was cold. It was cold. So other than that, y'all, I appreciate y'all for just tuning in. I pretty much was just chopping it up with y'all. This ain't no work to be done. Well, actually, this work needs to be done in here. It's filthy in here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, it's filthy in here. So I'm about to get off, load this up, and while it's loading, clean this up. And I think it's supposed to be good weather like all week. So today it got up to, I want to say maybe 60 something. Yeah, 61 out there. And this was coming. So the next day is we got to put that gas. Now we got to siphon the gas back into the Impala. And this experience, pretty much, I got to get this car done. I need to just buy the rest of the little stuff I need to do and stop playing. Because I really do think that's the reason why I didn't walk away with nothing, because my car not completed. So other than that, y'all, I appreciate it. Your boy don't do it to him too late, because I already did it to him. Next video should be dropping soon. I actually got everything. I'm up. Well, I'm not up. Let me take that back. I'm behind like 4 or 5 videos, but I got them scheduled. So I edited up. I got them on something to drop like every day until we be caught up. So man, hit that like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. Come on, y'all. Chill.